Nightingale is the highly anticipated open-world survival crafting game out now in early access from developer Inflection Games, who I also have to thank for sponsoring this video and letting me spend some early time with their Victorian-era stylized game, which for me is just the chef's kiss of aesthetics. You can find the link to the game in the description below, and for this video we're going to briefly go over some of the lore in Nightingale and a few tips to help get you started, as I find that just knowing a little bit more about the world you're inhabiting makes the game all the more fun. So let's jump on in. The realms of the Feywild have existed since before time itself, shrouded in mystery and ancient magics. And since time immemorial, these ethereal lands have beckoned to humanity, promising untold wonders and the very essence of that which we live and breathe itself, magic. Eager to unravel the secrets of these realms, humanity dared to breach the barrier between our worlds and the Fays, opening the first gateway into the Feywilds. The Fey, ancient beings of these realms, had long shared their knowledge of magic with humanity, guiding us in the ways of the arcane. Yet, as mankind's thirst for power grew insatiable, the delicate balance between our worlds began to teeter on the brink of destruction. It was then that the calamity struck, unforeseen and cataclysmic in its magnitude. The origin of the calamity remains shrouded in conjecture and speculation. Some attribute it to a mere malfunction within the Paris transept portal, while others whisper of the Fae exacting vengeance upon humanity for our transgressions. Regardless of its cause, the consequence was clear. An ominous fog, known only as the Pale, engulfed the city of Paris, spewing from the portal and swiftly spreading its choking embrace across the globe. In the face of this new existential threat, humanity sought sanctuary within the fortified city of Nightingale. Here, amidst the towering spires and winding streets, a faction known as the Calcularians, who had long studied Fey technology, had erected the Pale Pylons, which stood as the last bastion against the encroaching fog. But salvation proved elusive for many, as the man-made portal networks collapsed under the strain of the calamity's onslaught. As the pathways between worlds shattered, realm walkers, those who have traversed the portals, found themselves cast to many different corners of the myriad realms. Stranded in a labyrinth of otherworldly landscapes, they faced a harrowing choice: brave the treacherous depths of the Feywilds, or risk succumbing to the insidious grasp of the Pale. Amidst the chaos and despair, a flicker of hope yet remains. Across the realms, scattered bands of humanity unite in their quest to reach Nightingale, drawn together by the promise of safety and sanctuary. But they are not alone in their struggle, for lurking among the shadows are the Bound, sinister and Stygian beasts driven by a primal hunger on the trail of our despair. In this tumultuous landscape where peril and possibility converge, the fate of humanity hangs in that balance. And as the journey unfolds, amidst the whispers of ancient magic and the echoes of forgotten legends, a single truth remains. In the realms of the Feywild, survival is not guaranteed, but courage may yet light the way to salvation. Now, these tips won't be anything about getting the most overpowered weapons and armor or anything like that. I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. But these are just a few things to help kickstart your adventure and progress into the right direction. Once you've set up your first camp, get to the Essence Trader right away, as you can buy from them all the early material and crafting tables that you'll need. And you may be thinking, well, I don't have any essence to buy all of that, but you can just gather all the brushes and tiny trees you see along the way. And once you're there, extract the essence from all the sticks and fiber you've just picked up. And since you get one for each of them, you'll have enough in no time. followers will gather nearby resources depending on which item you give them. So for example, if you want them chopping trees, then be sure to give them an axe, or a pickaxe for ore and stone. Be sure to check on your challenges menu periodically. Doing tasks or acquiring specific things will complete various challenges of varying difficulty, and upon completing them gives you essences for a reward, and you'll want all that extra essence that you can get your hands on. These wooden vase things that you'll find around various points of interest in the world are supply caches, filled with anything from meat to bullets, so be sure to break them open and get all that good loot inside. And finally, when you get your first realm cards, be sure to find the Realmic Transmuter on your map and head there to play them. Playing realm cards puts a buff on the entire realm, with a pretty wide variety of things that they can do, to making your food buffs last longer, making you fight better, to even making you defy the laws of gravity. And each card changes the sky and possibly environment, which is pretty cool too. You can find Nightingale out now on both the Steam and Epic Game stores for $30 US. I hope you enjoy your time in the Feywilds and make your way to the safety of Nightingale. Big thanks again to Inflection Games for letting me make this video. Take care, Realm Walkers.